this is Olive, and as you know, I make my own beauty products. I make oils and body oils and face butters, body creams, etc. And then I started selling a few of them, such as face scrubs and masks. And I do a lip scrub. Everything's natural and everything is organic and vegan as well. So I wanted to expand my skincare base and make soaps. I've been wanting to make soaps for quite some time now, and when I did the research to do it, I found out how simple it was. I know that many people can use different bases out there, but I chose goat milk. What inspired me to make my own is not only the rarity of discovering beautiful soaps where I live, but also seeing online all these decorative soaps and soaps that have so many beautiful adornments to them that I wanted to make my own. So here's what I plan to add in mine, and I will show you how I do it and the finished product. It was suggested to put essential oils inside, such as citrus, and also add a touch of honey, as well as to consider putting in teas, different types of teas in it. I even saw one with oatmeal, and so I'm thinking, of course I can do that. And my favorite one with rose petals. Other suggestions were to put in spices such as cinnamon and clove, vanilla, and pumpkin. So these things sound so delectable, I might end up eating them. Oils were considered as a base, so you can add like sweet almond oil or olive oil, and butters. Now, I have dried many flowers over the course of living here and didn't think about putting them inside my beauty products. I am now considering that and making a face steamer with all kinds of scrubs. So I was considering offering this to the general public, but I wanted to perfect it first. So I'm doing this for myself to see if it works, and if it comes out the way expected or better, then I will offer it to you. But in the meantime, I want to show you and share with you how I did it so you can be inspired on your own. But I think I'm going to keep my soaps and my butters separate because I make my own delectable butters for my skin and face, and they've been working awesome. So the first thing you want to do is get your base. Again, I use goat milk, and cut it up into chunks and melt it. Then when you melt it, remove it from the heat and start mixing in all the things you want to put inside of your soap. Once you pour everything in, once you mix everything in, pour it into one of your mold containers. And then top it off by spraying it with witch hazel. Now I have witch hazel, but it's not in spray form, so I'm gonna have to pour that into a spray bottle and do that. Then you put it in the freezer. I normally put like my butters and other type of perishable products in the freezer for about 1 hour. That's enough time for it to freeze, and then I take it out so it can kind of get a little bit softer to use and softer to touch and warmer too, and then we're good to go. Now, if you're making these things, I would suggest, of course, store them in a cool place. Sometimes if you live in different weather than sea level, storing it in a room can get pretty warm, and it can actually turn the ingredients back to liquid. So I would suggest storing it either in the fridge or a cool place. I normally, where I live, and where I've lived before, I just stored it in my bathroom, and that was fine. So these are how my soaps turned out. I hope you enjoyed this video and looking at my soaps. If you're interested in purchasing, if they're that good enough to you, let me know in the comments below. And also let me know what you have been making on your own, if anything. I'm trying to wean myself off of all products sold in the store and making my own.